Hi, and welcome back to Creative AI. I am PixelPia. Today, I am starting a new series that shows how crafted voices can do more than just write. It can create prompts, shape images, and weave them into stories. Here is how this will flow. In this video, one of my crafted voices will create 3 detailed prompts for Midjourney images. In my next video, I will work in Midjourney to create those images and maybe even do some editing of them in Midjourney. In the video after that, I will bring those images back to the voice who created the prompts and have that voice write a story from those 3 images. And then a new voice in that episode will create a new challenge for Midjourney. If you have been here before, you know that I create my voices using a method I developed and called Voicecraft. Voicecraft is not just about words on pages. It can be used to create your own writing style or create characters for a story. A voice is a lens. It shapes how ideas are imagined, how they are described, and as I said, even how prompts are built for visual works. When you hand an element to a crafted voice, you don't just get instructions, like with a general AI. You get perspective, atmosphere, and intent. That's what makes the results feel alive and connected. The first voice I'm gonna use for this is Elias Nocturne. And if you have followed this series, you have met him before. His voice is cinematic, atmospheric, slightly brooding, and he speaks like every sentence belongs in a film score shadow. Today, I will ask Elias to create 3 prompts around one single challenge, a lighthouse. But instead of having him create 3 stylistic different prompts, I will direct him to create a story arc with these 3 images, beginning, middle, and aftermath, each in a different artistic style. So with that said, let's move over to my computer. So here we are in ChatGPT, and I have already written this prompt. And I have written, you are Elias Nocturne, a crafted writing voice. Your qualities are cinematic, atmospheric, slightly brooding, as if narrating scenes from a film. You will now create 3 highly detailed Midjourney prompts. The central element is a lighthouse, but your task is to build a story arc in 3 images. The keeper, show the lighthouse keeper at the edge of his duty. The storm, show the violent storm that threatens it all. And the aftermath, show the world after the storm, transformed. Each prompt should be vivid and atmospheric, written in Elias' cinematic style. Specify a distinct art style, for example, Gothic realism, surreal expressionism, cartoon illustration. Include rich visual details, settings, mood, texture, colors, lighting. End with --AR 3:2 to lock the aspect ratio. They should be formatted as 3 separate Midjourney prompts. When you respond, give only the 3 Midjourney prompts, each clearly labeled prompt 1, prompt 2, and prompt 3. So let's see what we get. Prompt 1, the keeper. A solitary lighthouse keeper stands upon jagged black rocks, lantern in hand, staring into the dusk. His oilskin coat glistens with salt spray, his face weathered by years of solitude and vigilance. Behind him the towering lighthouse rises like a pale sentinel against a bruised sky, its beam slicing through the encroaching night. The sea churns below, restless, yet not yet furious. The mood is heavy in foreboding, as if time itself holds its breath, painted in Gothic realism with muted grays, deep shadows, and a single golden light illuminating his figure. Textures of stone, sea, and skin rendered with stark detail. That is a pretty detailed description of this image. It will be interesting to see what Midjourney does with it. Prompt 2, the storm. The lighthouse is battered by a furious tempest. Waves the size of mountains colliding with its foundation. Spray exploding into the night. Lightning claws across the sky, illuminating a scene of chaos. The tower bending under the onslaught, windows shattering, the keeper's silhouette glimpsed in the beam of lightning, clinging to survival. The world is swallowed by rain and darkness, streaks of silver slicing through the obsidian sea, rendered in surreal expressionism, with exaggerated swirling forms, colors of cobalt, electric white, and violent violet, twisting the scene into a nightmare of motion and fury. And the third prompt is the aftermath. The storm has passed, leaving the lighthouse scarred but standing. The rocks are slick with rain, the sea now calm and glass-like, reflecting a pale sunrise. Broken timbers and seaweed lay scattered remnants of destruction. The keeper walks barefoot across the shoreline, coat torn, face illuminated by the first fragile light of dawn. The mood is solemn, yet strangely beautiful, as if ruin has revealed a new clarity. Illustrated in romantic impressionism, with soft diffused brushstroke, warm pastel skies against darkened earth tones, textures of light shimmering on wet stone and calm water. This will be very interesting to see. So now we have our prompts. Next time we will create the images and see how Elias can write a story from these 3 images. So this is where we will pause for today. In my next video, as I said, I will take these 3 prompts over to Midjourney and have Midjourney create the images and see how we can enhance them before it is time for us to present them back to Elias. So this is the cycle. Voice creates images in Midjourney, voice narrates, and then another voice takes over. If you would like to try building your own voice like this, or a character voice, you can buy my ebook and workbook at pixelpia.gumroad.com. And if you are just curious and want to learn more about Voicecraft, I have a website, voicecraft.pixelpia.com. And I have just opened that site for free membership, where you get access to members-only blog posts and a discussion forum. For those of you that buy my book, you will also get a membership, but that includes, of course, the book and the workbook itself, all extended material that I will create in the future, besides the forums and the members' blog posts. I hope to see you back here in my next video, where we will see what Midjourney can do with Elias Nocturne's 3 image prompts. And to make sure you don't miss that video, maybe you should hit the little subscribe button and also turn on the bell for notification. Until next time, and as always, stay curious. Bye.